Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker Jill. No one can stop you if you have the will. So let's root for a girl's dream. We're adding our face to the game, and we'll run, throw with never a doubt. It's a new ball, yeah.
Play ball.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and I may be 24 hours late on this debate, but it is just so mind-numbingly idiotic that I can't not address it. There has been a lot of online discourse around the salary of the WNBA players. Now, you may not have known about this, but there is in fact a WNBA, which is the NBA, but chicks. It's like the Ghostbusters 2016 of Ghostbusters movie. It's like anything that you think is good, but if there was an inferior, less interesting version of it. That's what the WNBA is. Now, I'm all for ladies' sports, and I think that ultimately they're a great thing. But the fact of the matter is, as Bill Burr has so perfectly pointed out, women don't even want to watch women's sports. They'll watch them in college for the NCAA tournament, but women do not support the WNBA. The WNBA averages roughly 5,000 people a night in giant arenas, sparsely packed around. 5,000. The NBA averages near 20,000. Nobody watches the WNBA on TV, and nobody buys WNBA gear. Nobody buys WNBA video games. Nobody buys WNBA thermos and lunchbox combinations. The WNBA has never once made money in its 25 years in existence. The NBA has subsidized the WNBA every year of its existence, and its average loss per year is more than $10 million. Remember when the WNBA begged and complained that they couldn't get chartered flights to their games because Alex Stein made fun of one of them one time in a public airport because they had to fly with the plebes? This is a league that can't make money, that has never, ever, ever made money. Never. Just so we're clear, never, ever, 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 ever made money. Jamel Hill rants about Caitlin Clark. Now, if you don't know who Caitlin Clark is, you're probably a normal person, but she's a very, very good NCAA female college basketball player. No disrespect to Caitlin Clark at all. She's one of the best females to ever do it. And she got drafted #1 overall by a team that nobody knows. The Indianapolis Flames or something like that. Whatever the WNBA teams are, okay? Her salary is something like $100,000 a year. Everybody in the NBA, all these women who have never gone to a WNBA game, don't have WNBA tickets, don't have WNBA jerseys, don't watch the WNBA on TV, we're all complaining about it. You can see this tweet. Alyssa Leader decided to Google WNBA salaries before the draft, and I actually want to die. What the heck? The top 4 picks in the draft will each make a year 1 base salary of $76,500, which will grow slightly in year 2 and in year 3. The remaining top players will each make north of $70,000 in their first seasons in the WNBA. Again, there is no financial reason for the WNBA to exist. It is the DEI of sports. Nobody, not even women, watch it. To put into perspective, let's look at some statistics, okay? I know people hate these. Some feminists do. Here is an NBA versus WNBA salary or numbers comparison. This, I believe, was 2023. NBA revenue, $10 billion. $10 billion with a B. WNBA revenue, $60 million. By the way, you have the same number of players on the teams. There are fewer teams in the WNBA. Average salary in the NBA, $9.6 million. Average salary in the WNBA, $102,000. Again, it's very simple. 60 million versus 10 billion. I mean, I don't really know how 10 billion. Okay. 10 billion. If I take, if I want to look at it as a percentage, right? 10 billion divided by 60 million, the NBA makes 160 times more revenue. 166 times more revenue. That's why if you take the salary, okay, let's just do very basic. What's 167 times 102,000 or 751, right? Let's call it 167. That would mean the average salary in the WNBA, if they made the same money the NBA did, would be $17 million. Did I do that math right? I hope I did that math right. I think I did. The average ticket price, by the way, for a WNBA game is $50. Maybe make it a little more affordable. I can go see layups anywhere. Highest paid player, Steph Curry, $50 million. Jewel Lloyd. Have you ever heard of Jewel Lloyd? Have you ever seen a Jewel Lloyd jersey? No. Makes $228,000. Plus, of course, everyone's pretending. So this whole thing gets whipped up, in because the biggest star in the WNBA is only going to make $80,000. Well, she's going to make millions in endorsements. Let's put it that way. Now, that's Caitlin Clark. She's a big name. She will sell jerseys. She will, do endorsement deals. She will do a Subway commercial, a Proactive commercial. She'll make plenty of money. She'll be a multi-millionaire. Now, for the 10th person in the WNBA draft that no one knows, probably not going to make much money. There's that other chick who went 10th or 5th overall, the LSU chick that, I already forgot her name. Okay, nobody cares about the WNBA. You have this Jamel Hill rants about Caitlin Clark's WNBA salary situation, calls it a form of misogyny. No. Well, sure, it's internalized misogyny. Women don't go. Women screwed the WNBA. If you want your women basketball players to make more money, you have to go to the games. You have to go and buy the merch. You have to buy the products they're endorsing. You don't. You sit at home and you tweet about it. Hill got heated over an online discussion around Caitlin Clark's rookie contract. People are left shocked to learn that she'll make only $76,000 a year for a job that she only has to do 5 months out of the year. Jamel, look at this, says, I'm already annoyed by this conversation because for years, WNBA players have fought for more money. Well, you have to earn more money. And when they were outspoken, so many of y'all told them to shut up or reminded them that they had no value and the NBA had 50 plus years of investment media coverage. Girl, the NBA has been subsidizing the WNBA now for 25 years. 25 years, the NBA has been paying for this farce, this sideshow that nobody watches. Okay? That's why they make what they make. If they were making what they really were worth, it would probably be $5 to $10 grand a year. The salary is for 4 months of basketball, by the way, 40 games instead of the NBA, which plays 82 games. Players also receive a free apartment and a car. That doesn't make salaries acceptable. Really? Free place to live and a free car is another, $100,000 a year in compensation. So they're making $200,000 a year for working for playing 40 basketball games. You see the false frame. NBA players didn't get big money until it went mainstream based on superstars like Magic Johnson, Larry, and Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and storylines. No amount of marketing money would make that happen. The marketing came after the opportunity showed. I mean, like these people, how does the WA still exist? The WNBA is not profitable. That's the bottom line. If you're not interested in watching NBA games, watch anyway so the players can make more money because it's their lifelong dream. Miss Jamel Hill, horrible take. You're annoyed? No way. Breaking news. If you want more money, generate more revenue. And this is, Phoenix Ammunition Poet. Lol, post the ticket subs you paid for and all your WNBA merch or sit down and shut the F up. That's what I said. Show me a ticket stub. Show me a jersey you bought. Show me a picture of you watching the game on TV, consuming the commercials. You don't do it. Here's the famous Bill Burr quote. Look at the WNBA. They have been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention it's a male-subsidized league. We gave you a league and none of you showed up. Where are all the feminists? That place should be packed with feminists. Faces painted, wearing jersey, going effing nuts like the guys do, Burr said. None of you went to the effing games. You failed them. Not me, not men. Women failed the WNBA. Ladies, name your top 5 WNBA players of all time. Name 5 WNBA teams. Name the WNBA team in your city. You can't do it. You don't give a frick about them. And that's all true. Yes, they play half as many games, but it doesn't matter. They don't make any money. If they were making money, they'd play more games. That's the reality. Feminists just melt down when faced with the basic reality and basic economics. By the way, I'll see you tonight, 5:30 Eastern live on Rumble and on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you again real soon.